This is social media in the classroom. This is assignment number 2, review by Ryan Cole. My research question was, how can students safely use social media in the classroom to authenticate and extend their learning? So we faced some challenges along the way. There were abundance of resources. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me moving forward and my overall focus in my class. So let's go ahead and get started. Challenges we faced: communication breakdowns. We had about 2 or 3 people who started their own forums or Google Plus communities, and it was difficult deciding which one we should all get into or we should work on. So once we had that figured out, we were good to go, but we did face some technical difficulties. Some of the links provided were not working for some students, and we weren't able to all get in and join at the same time. So that was an issue, but eventually we got it working. Timely feedback, I think, was a problem. We all have jobs, we all have families, we got things outside of this project, and I think it was hard to get everybody on the same page at the same time to get that timely feedback. Freedom to create. This posed a problem because people wanted to know exactly what the end product was supposed to look like, and I see this in my students when I'm doing something like a PBL and students ask me what am I supposed to make or what am I supposed to do, not realizing that they have that freedom and that creative outlet. Resources were abundant and almost overwhelming at times, but I found that the 3 most valuable resources were Edutopia, Common Sense Educator, and Pinterest. Moving forward, my conclusion is that social media is something I have to and I need to implement into my classroom. It's way too valuable to not use. I know there's going to be some difficulties getting it started or implemented, but I definitely plan on using it. My instructional focus is going to be, I'm going to narrow it down to Twitter and Instagram for now. Twitter, I plan on having students use it as a discussion tool outside of the classroom to make those kinds of connections with themselves, with the text, and with each other, and even members of the community. Instagram is definitely something that I want to use because of the ability for students to use their photos and use those to create discussions, but also to do some creative writing, so they can go out and take some photos and hope that triggers some creative outlet. So I know that in order to implement these things, I'm going to have to create a culture of digital citizenship in my classroom. I need students to know what the guidelines are, what the rules are to using these applications, and understand where the dangers are, but also the benefits.